Hey guys, welcome back. Pablo here, and today we have the Hohem iSteady V2 AI smartphone gimbal. So this is Hohem's newest gimbal that is coming out or just came out, and what makes it different from any of the other Hohem gimbals out there, and really any other gimbal out in the market currently, keep on watching to find out. If you like this video or want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. All right, let's open the box to see what comes inside. So I'm gonna open it up, and you have make the moment, enjoy it. Some instructions here, I guess a quick little setup guide right here. You're gonna have, this comes right out. See what's in here. You have the user manual. This little guy here is just, I guess, says, may I help you? 24-hour online service. Scan the code. I guess just like customer service there. On this side, we have a little home pouch to put your gimbal in, as well as a wrist strap for the gimbal as well. Put that to the side. Alright, so we have the gimbal. Here it is. Nice and small, very compact, not heavy at all. Feels nice in the hand. Then we have the tripod. And lastly, you have your charging cable. So it comes with the box. Here is the gimbal. It has a couple little stickers on it, and it says there's 1, 2, and then 3 over here, and that's what kind of tells us how to, open up the smartphone gimbal to unfold it. And so I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna pop it open this way. There's a little screw here. Screw that in, and then now it's free, as you can see. So we have motor 1, motor 2 over here, and then this is 3. So you do need to make sure that all the everything's unlocked, so it's like moving freely, because otherwise the gimbal will power on, beep, and then it'll shut off. So you gotta make sure you do that. And before you can actually use it, you do need to download the app. And you'll see there's a scan QR code here. You scan to get the app. You download it. You need to register. If you don't have a Hohem account, you do need to register first, and then it'll connect via Bluetooth to your phone, and then everything will be paired and ready to go. So this is the Hohem iSteady V2 AI smartphone gimbal. So let's kind of talk about the AI part, which is probably, the most revolutionary part of this gimbal. So in their previous version, I know the Steady X, they did have smart tracking, but I believe you needed to use their app to make that happen. With this one, you don't need to be in that app to make that happen. So you can be in the native app of whatever phone you're using. I'm using the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I'll be in the native camera app for that. I also have Filmic Pro. I use the Moment app. So whatever you're using, you'll be able to use the smartphone tracking features or the AI smart tracking features, because right here there's a little camera, and on top is a little button that you press and it'll turn it on. So you can be in Snapchat, you can be on TikTok, you can be on Instagram, and you can do your videos by just pressing that. There's a couple of hand gestures that you do need to use to make it happen. And I'm going to show you that all within the video. We'll do a couple of test shots. We'll do onto Instagram. We'll do just the native app, see how that actually works. If it works well, if it doesn't work as well, we'll kind of see all that. And there's also LED lights built in right here to give you a little bit more light. So we'll put the phone on here, we'll get it balanced, and then we'll start working. So let's try it out and see how it works. Let's mount and balance the phone in the gimbal here. So like I said, I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and on here right now I have the Moment thin case. So I'm gonna put that in. And you do have to kind of play with this for a little bit to just get it right for your phone. It took me a little while to get the right kind of positioning for it. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but you have to kind of fix it. This part here is really down tight, so it kind of pulls on the case a little bit. So you're gonna kind of have to fix that as well. There. Let's get this nice and balanced. So right there, we're balanced. We'll turn it on and we'll start to play around with it. Just make sure. Yeah, and you know, you have your volume up and down buttons right here. So it almost seems like it will be on it, but it's not. So like I can press it freely. So it's not being pressed down the whole time it's on here. There is a little clearance between the clamp here and where the volume button is, so that's nice. There we are. We'll turn on the gimbal and hold it down there. All right, guys, so now we're gonna try out the AI vision sensor on this to see how it works. So right now I'm currently in the native camera app. I'm gonna start recording my screen here. So we're back here, and now we just do this, and you're gonna have a little green light come on top of the sensor, and now it's gonna follow me wherever I go. So that is pretty darn cool if you ask me. So now we gotta stop. So it's gonna stop following, as you can see there. Now we're gonna do, let's do it again. It's so quick. It's so quick. Look, guys, just follow me wherever I go. I'm gonna stand up. It follows me here. I'm gonna sit down again. All right, so let's go using our hand gestures. We're gonna put it into portrait mode. Just like that. I'm gonna bring it back just like that. Super quick, super easy, just plain works. So this way. So right now I'm using the front camera on the iPhone. I don't typically use the front camera too much, or really at all. I usually use the back camera, but I assume if you were to turn the phone around, you'll be able to use the back cameras to make this all happen and make it work, because all you really need is that AI sensor in the front of the gimbal to follow you. You just won't be able to see yourself on it, but you know, that's probably definitely an option. And let's try it out, see if that actually works. All right, guys, so I have the native app on the iPhone right now, and we're gonna have the back cameras recording. We're gonna use the AI sensor, see how that works. So let me just press record here. So that's recording. So let's see how this works. We're gonna do there, and it's gonna follow me wherever I'm going. So now you can use this. You won't be able to see yourself as you would, you know, with the front camera, but the back cameras, you know, have much better quality. So this could be a nice little way to also use the back cameras to record. We're gonna do stop. So there, stop following me. Now let's get it into the portrait mode. Boom. Bring it back, just like that. Super easy, really nice to use. So now you can do that smart tracking on any app. It's also a 3-axis gimbal, and it just plain works. So let's record. It's gonna follow me, not record, but let's have the tracking. The possibilities with this is crazy. It's amazing. The things you're gonna be able to do with this gimbal, super lightweight, very inexpensive. It holds a good amount of weight as well, which is impressive. Just with that alone, being able to hold the iPhone 12 Pro Max. We'll add some moment lenses to this. We're gonna take it out and do just basic gimbal movements with it and see how smooth it is. I have a Zune gimbal that I use that I've liked, but it's much bigger, much heavier. This one isn't as big or as heavy as the other one is. This thing is pretty impressive. Let's go up. Yeah, for sure. Things you can do with this, you can have a lot of fun with this. So alone for the AI vision sensor, I think it's worth it. If you're gonna be vlogging, you can be doing video calls. I know Zoom is big, Skype, FaceTime, all of that. If you press that power button once, it'll go right into the portrait mode, which is pretty cool. And if you press it again, right into landscape. I think that's a pretty cool feature, especially if you're going to be doing different types of videos where you need some landscape mode, maybe portrait mode, if you're doing TikToks, the Instagram stories, stuff like that. So pretty cool. So I'm gonna have it up. It's super light. You have the gesture controls, what they call moments. So moments are kind of like preset different video modes, I guess you can call it. One of them is called Inception. I'm going to show you that. Fantastic rotation, panoramic video, dolly zoom. So many different ways that you can use this kind of built-in video modes. And it's an emergency power bank as well. So if you need a little bit more juice on your phone, you can borrow it from the gimbal itself. So as for specs, so this one here, this Hohem the Hohem iSteady version 2 weighs 263 grams. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the iSteady X weighs 259 grams. So this is just a little bit heavier, but not, I highly doubt you can really feel the difference in that weight. It's super lightweight. And the payload, this actually can take, it says up to 280 grams. So that's quite heavy. So it should be able to hold the iPhone 12 Pro Max handedly. I do always add, not always, but I'll add moment lenses to my phone. So we're gonna try it out with some moment lenses and see if it'll hold that as well, or if at that point it gets a little too taxing and it's no longer working well. So if you have a few buttons over here, this one over here is gonna be your button to turn it on. Over here, it's a little joystick, and then you can use it for, you know, panning, tilting as well. So here is the gimbal, really nice and small. Really like how it feels. As for operating time, it says 9 hours of battery life. But now once you start using the AI sensor, which is this up here, now it goes down to 4 hours of battery life. And if you use the AI sensor along with the LED lights, it's gonna be 2 hours of battery life. So, you know, normal gimbal usage, 9 hours, sensor 4 hours, and then sensor and LED lights, now you got 2 hours of battery life. So, you know, when it comes to that, not the best, but I highly doubt that you'll just be using the straight 4 hours, you know, tracking. So you can definitely stop battery up. You can stop and, you know, charge it and keep going. So let's try it out and see how it works. Alright, so let's test the gimbal out. We have the phone attached to it and we're just gonna do a normal walk. See how it stabilizes. So that's that shot. Now we're going to run. Now we're gonna do the ninja walk. You can easily turn it upside down to get a nice low shot. Alright guys, so we're gonna try out the AI feature outside, see how well it does. So we're gonna stop it. Now we're gonna do our gesture. And see, now it's following us this way.
Morning.
Down. This way. See how far it gets me. This way. Let's turn around and see if it still follows. And I'm currently using the native camera app on the iPhone, so this thing works on any app that you're on. Pretty nice. All right guys, so let me know what you think down below in the comments. Would you buy this? Do you think the AI is a gimmick or is it truly revolutionary? I think it's a great buy. It's only $129. I'm gonna put the link down in the description below, and the little code, you can save 10% on this gimbal as well. I think it works quite well. I'm probably gonna be using this one from now on. It's much smaller. I have the AI tracking. It works well as a gimbal, and I really do like it. I like the fact that you can use the buttons that control the gimbal within other apps as well. You don't have all the functionality as you would do with the Home app, but you can do the record. You can use the joystick. I'm gonna show you that here. I'm doing that right now. So I definitely believe it's a great buy. So let me know what you think. Like I said earlier, subscribe if you haven't. Help me reach my goal of getting to at least 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna catch you on the next one. And don't forget, always keep on living a modern lifestyle through technology. Bye. Peace.